All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Go to the DNM Sports picture, that's up and running. And we welcome you into our coverage of Knight Rider girls hockey tonight, all across the Digital North Media Network, wherever you may be watching or listening. My name is Chris Larson, and I am joined ringside, as always, by Marcus Dale. And Marcus, it has been a while since we've been here at Eagles Arena.
It has been, Chris. We've had a lot of away games recently, and mixed with the weather that's just beating down on Grand Forks the last couple of weeks, we haven't been able to get up there.
Mother Nature has not liked us. That is for sure.
That's for sure.
It is the number 7 seeded Devils Lake Firebirds coming in here to Eagles Arena to take on the number 5 seeded Grand Forks Knight Riders. And for one team, they're in the state tournament. The other team, they're fighting for their lives heading into this weekend and this next actually couple of games. But let's take a little closer look at our matchup. Big night here tonight at Eagles Arena. Marcus says it is senior night.
It is.
For our seniors here, 4 of them recognized tonight here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Actually, I believe it's 5.
Yeah, it's 5.
It's 5 seniors recognized tonight. And we'll have more about that as our night goes on. But we can tell you this. Devils Lake comes in with a record of 8-11 overall. They are 6-11 in conference play. That means they're 2-0 outside of the conference. For the Grand Forks Knight Riders, they are 10-9 overall. They are 8-7 in the conference. That meaning they are 2-2 outside of that conference. One of those losses being to East Grand Forks, the other being to Thief River Falls earlier this season. Devils Lake comes into this one with a 2-game losing streak, so the Firebirds are looking to end that here against Grand Forks. The Knight Riders are looking to end their 1-game losing streak, which dates back to the last contest that the Knight Riders played down, I believe, in Jamestown. Yes, It was. The Jamestown Blue Jays won it in overtime, 4-3. Well, Marcus, our last time that these two teams played, you got to turn the calendar all the way back to November of 2018, when the Knight Riders defeated Devils Lake 4-3, and in that one, Emily Benson got the team on the board at the 2:05 mark of period number 2. Abby Shower scored 6 minutes later to make it 2-0. Check that. Devils Lake went up 2-0, and the Knight Riders scored 2 to make it 2-2. And then midway through period number 2, Hannah Gray made it 3-2. Knight Riders and, of course, Abby Shower getting the eventual game-winning goal 5 minutes in to period number 3. Kendra Nordick in that contest, Marcus, 35 saves on 38 shots, so not a bad outing for good. Kendra Nordick. Tonight we're going to see Kaylee Baker in net. We'll talk more about this matchup that we have in front of us tonight in a little bit, Marcus, but let's dive even deeper into this. Since the 2007-2008 season, these teams, this is the 24th matchup between the Knight Riders and Devils Lake. The Knight Riders have won all 23 of these matchups dating back to the 2007-2008 hockey season.
Wow.
Under head coach Alex Hedlund, these Knight Riders are 9-0 against Devils Lake. So a lot of success here by this Knight Rider hockey team, not only overall against Devils Lake, but under head coach Alex Hedlund, who, of course, at the helm of this Knight Rider hockey team for, I believe, her 5th season at the helm of the Knight Rider, either 5th or 6th. So, Marcus, as we look at this game, who are the leaders of these two teams? Well, over on the Knight Riders side, they are led in scoring by Shaylee Richards. Shaylee's 8 goals and 15 assists. lead the Knight Riders this season. Caitlin Peterson has 9 goals, 13 assists, so right behind Shaylee. Morgan Stenseth, 11 goals, 9 assists. And Abby Schauer, 11 goals, 6 assists. Kylie Autry has 9 goals, 6 assists. Jessica Lee, 8 goals, 6 assists. And Emily Benson, 3 goals, 8 assists on the season. So the Knight Riders going to look for those 7 players to be leaders. They're really going to look for this senior class to provide some leadership on the ice tonight.
For sure.
In between the pipes, they are led by Kaylee Baker, who comes into this with a 4-3 record, giving up 2.77 goals against. She has an 89% save percentage. Kendra Nordic also 4-3. She's got 2.45 goals against and an 88.5% save percentage. And last but not least, Emily Ziegler, 1-3 on the season. She has 5 goals against, and she's got an 87.7 save percentage. So for head coach Rob McIver, it's going to be the key getting past Kaylee Baker, the 8th grader, coming out, making her 8th start of the season here tonight against the Devils Lake Firebirds, and her first start against the Firebirds of this hockey season. In a pivotal matchup, Marcus, the Knight Riders, they've got 2 to go after this one, and Devils Lake, they've got a couple left. So who does head coach Rob McIver need to look for to lead his team? Well, it's Kaylee Clements-Rood. Clements-Rood on the season, 21 goals, 9 assists. I asked Coach Alex Hedlund who her player to watch is. Surprisingly, she didn't give me a Knight Rider player. Their player to watch is Kaylee Clements-Rood, the high-scoring forward for the Devils Lake Firebirds. Someone that these Knight Riders are going to have to watch tonight. She gets on a roll, she can take over. We'll look for that to not happen tonight against the Grand Forks Knight Riders. Well, who else? They've got Ellie Black, 10 goals, 15 assists. She is a nice setup player. And also Abby Ruley. Her brother Ryan and Regan both play for the Devils Lake boys team. They have in the past. Graduated now. Well, Abby, she's got 8 goals, 12 assists on the season. And Viviana Kraft, 2 goals, 8 assists. And for their goaltender, they're going to look for Molly Black, I believe, to be their starting goaltender tonight for the Devils Lake Firebirds. And Molly Black comes in if we can get our sheets turned. And Molly Black will start. She comes in with an 8-11 record overall, 2.82 goals against average, 91.2 save percentage.
Wow.
A save percentage in the 90s. Not bad for a goalie in the state of North Dakota. We have a lot more to come here on the pregame show, including recognizing our seniors. I believe the Knight Riders are going to do that now. Mm-hmm. We have a couple of seniors that we're going to recognize as Marcus is going to go over and man the camera for a few minutes. We are going to take you rinkside as I believe this is, Marcus, this is when we're doing the senior recognition, correct?
Yeah, it should be.
I believe it should be at this time. I thought that's what head coach Alex Hedlund told us prior to this one. Again, you are watching and listening to complete coverage of the 2018 and 2019 Grand Forks Knight Riders right here on Digital North Media. My name is Chris Larson, and Marcus Dale is joining me. And we'll take you ringside.
Number 5, Caitlin Peterson, daughter of Troy and Jackie Peterson.
As Caitlin Peterson is recognized first. as we have one of the players reading a little, reading a statement about her teammate. Again, this is Caitlin Peterson. Caitlin Peterson, a senior forward for the Knight Riders this year. Caitlin is the
Skylar Baseford, daughter of Derek and Nicole Holberg.
This is my first season playing hockey with Skylar. She's the sweetest.
Caitlin Peterson. Her favorite hockey was her hockey memory has been the state championship. Her greatest lesson learned through hockey: enjoy every day. And next year she plans to attend college to pursue pre-medicine. Skylar Baseflug, her favorite hockey memory is the state championship. Her greatest lesson learned: have fun and keep your head up. And her plans for next year, she's going to go into nursing. Peyton Krewald, number 20. Her favorite memory: getting into the state championship game. And her greatest lesson learned through hockey and was be a good person. She learned that from Coach Alex Hedlund. And her plans for next year: attend the University of North Dakota for nursing, just like Coach Margot Miller. Congratulations to Caitlin Peterson, Skylar Baseflug, and Peyton Krewald, the three Knight Riders that we have recognized so far in our broadcast here tonight. As
Abby Schauer, daughter of Sally and Andy Groskabauer.
Abby Schauer is the daughter of, Abby is coming out on the ice. Her favorite hockey memory is beating Shattuck. And the greatest lesson learned through hockey is her work ethic. And her plans next year, we have talked about this throughout the season, playing hockey and attending Mercyhurst University. That's one thing that's special about Marcus, about these girls, is they've all formed a bond.
Yeah.
And there are some laughs, of course, probably some tears being shed. But I tell you what, it's a great night. And finally, we recognize number 22, Jessica Lee. And her, just like her other teammates, her favorite hockey memory is the state championship. Her greatest lesson learned through hockey: leave negative stuff behind. And what's her plan for next year? She's going to go to college for being a psych nurse. So we've got one going for pre-med, one going into three going into nursing, and one going to play hockey. Well, that's not terrible, is it, Marcus?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Senior 2019, Abby Schauer, Skylar Baseflug, Caitlin Peterson, Peyton Krewald, and Jessica Lee, the senior class of 2018-2019, here tonight in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Coach Alex Hedlund, of course, the wonderful head coach of the Knight Riders. And I tell you, Marcus, this tonight really culminates what has been a great season of Knight Rider hockey. But the one thing that you and I have said, and the one thing that we want our folks to know, is it's not over tonight. We will be back here on Saturday, weather permitting and permitting Marcus can get here, for the Knight Riders taking on the, Bismarck Blizzard. That'll be a 1:50 pregame, 2 o'clock opening face-off right here from Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Join Marcus Dale on Saturday. Now, Marcus, I just said that. Now you have to come on Saturday. head coach Alex Hedlund of the Knight Riders. And I tell you what, Marcus, we've talked about this many a times. What a class act organization Alex leads here in Grand Forks.
For sure, yeah.
So our Knight Riders pregame show coverage continues here tonight from Grand Forks as the seniors exit the ice. Marcus, we're one of 3 games going on tonight across the state, and all 3 are in conference action. Fargo North-South doesn't have to travel too far. They're at Fargo Davies.
Okay.
Jamestown, they got to take the little bit of a trip, about 2 hours. Jamestown is at Mandan tonight in girls hockey action. Devils Lake will host Bismarck Friday, and then Bismarck will come here on Saturday. This is the only game for the Knight Riders until that game Saturday. So I guess when we look at this, Marcus, Bismarck or Grand Forks has a little bit of advantage. 1, they play at home on Saturday. 2, today is their only game until then. Bismarck, they've got to make the adventure over to Devils Lake on a Friday, and then they have to come to Grand Forks either Friday night or early Saturday for a date with the Knight Riders. So that is that, and I tell you what, Marcus, as we continue on here, playoffs, the state tournament. Now, again, as we've said in our broadcasts, girls hockey is way different than boys hockey. Boys hockey, you've got the regional tournament prior to the state tournament. Girls hockey, you go right from the regular season into the state tournament. And I tell you what, the Grand Forks Knight Riders, as we said moments ago, the Knight Riders have locked up a spot with 2 games left after tonight. They can finish as high as 4th and as low as 8th. But the Knight Riders definitely looking to go with that 4th place.
Yes, they are, for sure.
Devils Lake has not locked in a spot. They have 3 games left, including tonight. Devils Lake can finish as high as 5th, as low as 9th on the season. There are 5 teams that have locked in a spot for the state tournament. Fargo North-South, Bismarck, Fargo Davies, West Fargo United, and the Grand Forks Knight Riders all know that come the 21st of February, they will be at Shields Arena's complex in Fargo, and we will be there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of the state tournament. And the state tournament looks like this. Opening round is all in the Farmers Union Insurance Center, right next to the Shields Arena. The boys' quarterfinals are on the Shields Arena rink. The girls' quarterfinals are on the Farmers Union Insurance rink. Of course, 4 games on the boys' side, 4 games on the girls' side. You'd have to start at 8 o'clock in the morning in order to get all of that underway. But we'll get underway at 11 on the 21st. The 1 seed will play the 8 seed, 25 minutes. Actually, I think it's 30 minutes following that. 4 versus 5. And then at 5 o'clock, it'll be 2 versus 7. And then 30 minutes after that, 3 versus 6. The opening round.
It's going to be a late night, for sure.
So for the Knight Riders, again, they can finish as high as 4th and as low as 8th. They can play any one of those spots, Marcus. Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, you I don't know. Strategy-wise, do you want to be in the opposite bracket of the 1? I guess, if I look at it, you got to beat the 1 sometime. Why not do it in the semifinals? But if you're in the opposite bracket, you don't meet them till the state tournament, then they've got 2 games under their belt. And especially depending on who that 1 seed is, I mean, if they're from out west, Marcus, they're going to have to drive to Fargo. Granted, they'll stay in Fargo, but they'll have that multiple-hour bus ride whereas Grand Forks will have that 1 hour bus ride on Thursday, and then they'll probably stay in Fargo the next 3 days. But nonetheless, we're going to have complete coverage of the Grand Forks Night Riders during the state tournament at the Shields Center.
Audio coverage.
Audio coverage, that's right. No video for that. Video rights are with Forum Communications of Fargo Moorhead. But I tell you what, it's going to be a great weekend for high school hockey that weekend. And Marcus, we are accepting sponsorships for Night Rider hockey coverage during that weekend. Shoot us an email, chris@digitalnorthmedia.com or info@digitalnorthmedia.com. I have no idea where that came from. If you would like to sponsor, rates are reasonable. I'll tell you that right now. Just a programming note here for our listeners today and our viewers. No Shields Night Riders coaches show this week, as the team has a team meal. That will be tomorrow. So no Shields Night Riders coaches show. We will have a state tournament preview, Shields Night Riders coaches show, the next 2 weeks, though, leading up to the state tournament. And Marcus, you're going to be there in Fargo with me.
I am.
And we'll have complete coverage of the Night Riders and the whoever they play in that state tournament through our Network One Sports channel. Just go to our website, and on the homepage, or on our splash page, you will see a link that says Listen Live here. Click that, and that is how you listen to our broadcasts. Welcome to everybody listening live wherever you may be, and to those of you viewing on our website or our YouTube channel, we thank you for tuning in as well tonight here on Digital North Media. Marcus Dale, Chris Larson here with you tonight. As Marcus, it's a little chilly out there.
It is.
But it's not as bad as it could be.
It's not as bad as it could be or has been in that matter, but we parked at the end of the lot.
Yeah,
so.
whoever decided to do that is in for it on the way home.
Hey, you asked me to park back
I did
there.
not ask you. Marcus, did you see the news today?
About what?
Taco John's?
You told me about this.
The Taco John's in South Washington closed.
Yeah.
For good.
So.
Now I guess we're going to have to go to that one right down the street.
Yeah, this one by the
Panda
Panda.
Buffet.
And there's a Taco Bell on South Washington.
No, there.
No, Taco Bell beats Taco John's. I'm sorry.
It does not.
Yep.
But they would have taco or potato oles there.
They have a version of them.
They do not. Do they really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, I never tried them, but they have them.
You've never tried them?
Nope.
All right, pregame show continues as our camera operator, Abby Baker, is back in the booth. Hopefully she doesn't break things. Abby, how's hockey going?
Good.
Did you win? Did you play this weekend?
No, they were canceling.
Oh.
Weather.
Weather. Whether there's
Speaking of
weather or
weather,
not.
5 more inches coming in the next 2 days.
Yeah,
So
let's give you a quick look at that weather forecast.
let's drop it live to our meteorologist of the day,
Who's that?
Christopher Larson.
All right, let's take a look at that
using info given to us by
weather.com.
weather.com.
Currently here in Grand Forks, North Dakota, 7 degrees below. Sorry about that. 7 degrees below zero. We are under a winter storm watch effective tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. through Thursday at 6 p.m. The National Weather Service says that heavy snow is possible. Total snow accumulation is 4 to 6, although some may receive much higher amounts, the Weather Service says.
Oh,
Winds
nice.
could gust as high as 35. Blowing and drifting snow is expected. Well, when's it supposed to start? It's supposed to start Wednesday morning and afternoon, lasting into Thursday. Significant impacts from blowing and drifting snow begins Wednesday night, lingering through Thursday afternoon. Should not affect our game here on Saturday. But the 7-day forecast, oh my goodness, Marcus.
Uh-oh. Good or bad?
70% chance of precipitation tonight, 50% chance tomorrow, 40% on Thursday, then 10% through the weekend, up to 40% on Tuesday, and then we got a break till Friday.
Nice.
But I'm going to tell you right now, Marcus, after Sunday, we get out of the deep, deep freeze.
Nice.
And that is nice.
Winter storm Lucien will
All right.
go away. So
What? All right, we are about set to get our starting lineups in. Our starting lineups and a hockey game tonight here on Digital North Media, brought to you by our fine folks here at the Digital North Media Broadcasting Network. Let's meet our starting lineups first for the Night Riders, or for the Firebirds of Devils Lake High School. They're going to start in goal a sophomore number 1, Molly Black. At defense, a junior number 6, Hannah Barrett. At defense, a junior number 20, Haley Carlson. And forward, a 8th grader number 17, Abby Ruley. And forward, a junior number 7, Haley Black. And centering will be a junior number 15, Haley Clemensrud. The head coach is Rob McIver. Rob is assisted by Madeline Longton. Now the starting lineup for the Grand Forks Night Riders. They will start at goal number 1, Kaylee Baker, an 8th grader. At defense, they will start a senior number 20, Peyton Krewald. At the other defensive position, they will start, well, they're going to start this way. Seniors Caitlin Peterson, Skylar Baseflug, Peyton Krewald and Abby Schauer and Jessica Lee will start, and the goaltender is 8th grader Kaylee Baker. We're going to break away for our national anthem, and then we'll be back with our face-off. You're watching and listening to Night Rider Hockey right here on Digital North Media. As we have some technical difficulties. There we go. It's the Grand Forks Night Riders and the Devils Lake Firebirds tonight here from Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. My name is Chris Larson. I'm joined by Marcus Dale, and we're going to take it to center ice.
This time, we ask that you please direct your attention to center ice for a very special ceremonial puck drop. On November 8th, 2018, Red River freshman Sean Grishevsky was diagnosed with osteosarcoma. From that day moving forward, Sean started on his journey, which has not been easy. He recently had his left arm amputated and is currently undergoing chemotherapy. Although his journey has not always been easy, Sean and his family are hopeful and committed to beating this terrible disease. As part of Red River's Snow Week, they are honoring Sean and collecting donations on his behalf. Tonight, the company captains from both teams are Sean's teammates and Grand Forks Aviator captains Jackson Panther, Dylan Kuntz, and Jake Granstreet. They will be dropping the puck in honor of Sean as he continues his fight.
Our ceremonial puck drop is done. And a stick tap and a salute. The Grand Forks Knight Riders.
This time, Sean's teammates and Red River Student Council students will be passing buckets around the arena, collecting donations for Sean and his family. Thank you, and please keep Sean and his family in your thoughts as they remain Sean Strong.
Hashtag Sean Strong. We'll use that throughout the night here as we begin our evening on Digital North Media. While the pregame show is done, Marcus, that means we're about to get underway.
We are.
And I swear I'm not coughing up a lung. The Grand Forks Knight Riders will be going left to right. And the Devils Lake Firebirds right to left. Knight Riders in their home whites tonight here on Digital North Media with the black numerals and red trim with their numerals on their arms. And across the front it says Knight Riders. I think that's what it says. Yes, it does. Devils Lake will be in their road blacks with white numerals and red outlining. And on the front, the Firebird logo. So it'll be the Devils Lake Firebirds taking on the Grand Forks Knight Riders here in conference coverage on Digital North Media on senior night here from Grand Forks, North Dakota. Final thoughts, Marcus, before we face off.
It's going to be a big battle today. We got, like we mentioned earlier, Grand Forks is already in state. Devils Lake isn't. Devils Lake needs the win. Grand Forks doesn't want to let it happen.
Knight Riders win the opening face-off. We're underway here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Puck is in the Devils Lake zone. Firebirds work it out. It's worked to number 7. That is Ellie Black. In the neutral zone. Now bringing it in is Clements Root. Clements Root with it behind the net. Taken away there by number 20. That is Peyton Krewald. Devils Lake trying to keep it in the zone. It is held in by Black. And she'll send that across the timeline. Now the Knight Riders will bring it out. With it is number 21, Abby Shower. Shower with it at the point. Shot, oh, that's going to go far down. No goal. Puck plays on. That one hit the crossbar.
That was close.
Knight Riders keep it in. Had that been down just about an inch or two, that had been in. And it had been Knight Riders' goal. Devils Lake brings it out. Trying to play it in is number 2, Morgan Stenseth. It's going to be played there now by Stenseth into the Devils Lake end. 15 and a half to go here in period number 1. No score between Devils Lake and the Knight Riders. With it on the far side And a save made there by Molly Black. Big opportunity for the Knight Riders coming out of the gate here, Marcus.
Yes, it was for sure. Headland asking for a ref to talk to, but wasn't noticed.
15 to go in the opening period. No score. Bringing up Devils Lake's Haley Carlson into the zone. Knight Riders, Stenberg tries to clear it out. It's going to be turned over right near the point. Devils Lake trying to do something with it. Kraft sends in. Now the Knight Riders going to clear it into the neutral zone. The Knight Riders going to clear it all the way to the Devils Lake end. Trying to bring it in there was Caitlin Peterson. Turn it over back to number 5. That is Kraft for Devils Lake and played into the zone by Kaylee Clemensrud. Check that, number 16, Ashlyn Abrahamson. Devils Lake has it now in the Knight Rider end. Somebody looking to score here early in period number 1 and make it 1-0. Neither team able to solve the goaltender yet. We've got a random glove sitting right in the zone. Shower with it. She's rubbed off the plate. It's going to go over her head. Taking it there is number 22, Jessica Lee. Lee with it behind the net. To the point to number 4, Haley Stenberg. That's going to be high and wide by Shower. Puck stays in. That shot wide by Shower. Abby Shower getting a couple of shot opportunities here. Shower gets it back. She'll pass it to the point. Stenberg with it, and her shot will be blocked. Shot there by number 9. That is Shaylee Richards. That block. Knight Riders or the Firebirds finally able to clear it, and they're going to clear it all the way down. No icing is called as getting a hand on it, Kaylee Clemensrud. Knight Riders have it now. Richards sends it into the zone. Knight Riders look to keep it in. Devils Lake brings it out, sending it all the way down. The referee calls off the icing at the last minute here. 13 minutes to go in our opening period. No score. Again, first time around, the Knight Riders trail by 2-0. 4-3. Next whistle here, we will get our keys to the game from head coach Alex Headland. Just got to find that sheet of paper in our game notes. Puck in the Devils Lake end. 12:25 to go. Rip it out. Puck in the Devils Lake end. The Knight Riders trying to keep it in. Quentin Fournier. And that is going to be taken by the Knight Riders, or into their own end. Knight Riders play it up now. Oh, that's going to be stolen away by Devils Lake's number 9, Hannah Hooley. Check that, Hool. Hool plays it into the zone, and now behind the net, the Knight Riders have it. 11:50 to go in our opening period. No score here from Grand Forks. Oh, and that one's going to be lifted high by number 4, Madison White, the sophomore. And a big glove saved by Kaylee Baker. And that will be a stoppage here with 11:35 to go. Keys to the game from Coach Alex Headland. Finish their chances. Their last game, they scored 3 goals in 45 chances in that loss to Devils Lake. Keep their lines in sync and shut down the Devils Lake top line. Doing a nice job of it to this point. Knight Riders have it in the Devils Lake end. Now the Firebirds take it out into the neutral zone. All the way down into the Devils Lake, or Knight Rider end. Oh, offsides is called as the Devils Lake junior Haley Carlson stepped right over the line. 11:12 to go in our opening period. No score here. Face-off won by Devils Lake. Firebirds shoot it in. Giving chase are the Knight Riders. Devils Lake had it momentarily taken away by the Knight Riders. 10:57 to go in our opening period. Here from Grand Forks. Knight Riders looking to clear it out. Two teams are fighting for position here. On the near side, Knight Riders break it out momentarily. Devils Lake sends in the Knight Rider end. Now the Knight Riders break it out. And here goes Grand Forks now. All the way down. Shower has it behind the net. Shower is ridden off the play, but trying to ride the other girl off the play is Jessica Lee. Turnover there into the Knight Rider, into the Devils Lake end. Shower, she steals it. Shower. Oh, and she's going to be taken off the play. 10 minutes to go in our opening period. Knight Riders out shooting the Firebirds 3-0. We're tied at 0. With it at the point is Jessica Lee. Abby Shower has it now. Shower does the dipsy doodle move. It's going to be kept in by Haley Stenberg. Shower has it now. Oh, ridden off the play there by Devils Lake. And the Firebirds send it all the way down. Is it going to be an icing? Yes, it is. 9:19 to go in our opening period. 0-0 our score here from Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. You're watching Knight Riders Girls Hockey and listening on YouTube and Network1Sports.com. Face off to the right of the Devils Lake goaltender. Play back to the point into the corner. Devils Lake will take it. They'll go the other way. With it now for the Knight Riders is number 12, Skylar Baseflug, a senior. An all-senior starting a front five in front of 8th grader Kaylee Baker. We go back and forth here in this one. Hope you guys are enjoying our coverage as we play on here on Digital North Media. And an icing is called there, and the face-off will be to the left of the Devils Lake goaltender, Molly Black. Neither team able to find a little bit of rhythm right now, Marcus.
No, this game has definitely started out slower than both coaches would have wanted.
That from the goal! Shot from the point! Gets right under Molly Black, and the Knight Riders take the 1-0 lead here at the 8:23 mark of period number 1. And just like that, Marcus, the Knight Riders are on the board. 1-0. Face-off won by Devils Lake. We'll get our scoring here. 19-6 from 5. Robinson from Benson and Peterson. 19-16-5. Knight Riders lead it 2-0 or 1-0, and a penalty on Abby Ruley. She'll go out 2 minutes, so now the Knight Riders have a power play. Here they go, 2-on-0. Shot is going to be saved. The redirect goes wide. Body checking is the call on Ruley. With it at the point is Stemset. Going to be sticked away. Now Devils Lake will send it all the way down. Emily Black, and a save by Kaylee Baker. 8:04 to go in our opening period. 1-0 Knight Riders on the Digital North Media Network. Oh man, now we got flashbacks playing tonight. 7:57 to go in our first period. With it, number 5, that is Caitlin Peterson. Shower has, oh my goodness.
That was quite a move.
That was a move. Pass near side. Peyton Krewald shot. That's going to be blocked. Krewald gets it back to the point. To number 2, Stenseth. Redirected front, a save made on the shot from the right circle by Abby Shower. 7:27 to go in our first period. All Knight Riders here, Marcus.
It is.
Face-off won by Devils Lake, but the Knight Riders will keep it in. Knight Riders have the lead. It's 1-0. And that's going to be deflected. Shot and a save. Rebound. Puck is loose. And Devils Lake gets it. They'll take it out, and they're going to go 1-on-2. Playing it back is number 15, Kaylee Clemensrud. Again, Clemensrud, a player to watch here, Alex Hedlund, head coach of the Knight Riders, says. Oh, that one is blocked, and it's offside. 6:46 to go in our first period. 1-0 Knight Riders. Face-off won by the Knight Riders. With it, Shaylee Richards. Her shot saved. Rebound and goal! Shaylee Richards saved the first one, did Molly Black. But then the Knight Riders got the rebound, and they're ahead 2-0. That one coming at the 10:21 mark. My, oh my, was that a wrister by, I believe, Emily Benson. We'll get the official scoring here in a moment. It is 16 from 9 Richards. So with 6:26 to go, Marcus, just 2 minutes ago, we said this was a tighter game.
We did.
And now the Knight Riders have the lead.
The Grand Forks goal provided the momentum needed. And
yes, you feel a definite momentum switch right now. Shot blocked. Nice block there by Anna Robinson. Actually, check that. I think that was 13. Maya Talman. Knight Riders cleared out. 2-on-1 the other way. Devils Lake's going to play it in the neutral zone. Going to get past Tellman all the way down, and Tellman's going to take it behind Kaylee Baker. 5:39 to go in our first period. Knight Riders 2, Devils Lake nothing. So now the Knight Riders have turned the table on the Devils Lake Firebirds. Ouch, sorry. The microphone got stuck on the glasses. Oh, now Abby Shower with a great opportunity. A grade A chance for the Knight Riders, but it was thwarted. Shower, far side. Oh, a big chance in front. And the Knight Riders couldn't put it away. Under 5 minutes to go in our first period. Back to the point to number 22, Jessica Lee. With it is Shower. Shower, oh, and she's going to have it pickpocketed. Maybe one move too much there, Marcus.
Yeah, for sure.
With it now is Krewald. Krewald with it for the Knight Riders. Played behind the Devils Lake net. Oh, big save by Kaylee Baker. 4:25 to go. First period. 2-0. As our scoreboard, it needs to be updated, but it is 2-0. There we go. Thank you, Mr. Dale. With it, Peyton Krewald. Line change coming as Shower, Krewald, and Richards come off the ice. 3 new defenders. With 3 new forwards, I should say. Knight Riders have it in their own ends. And here go the Knight Riders again, 3:40. That one's going to be into the corner. Behind a Black. Devils Lake has it. No, the Knight Riders have it. Oh, big wraparound opportunity. Thought maybe the net moved off a little bit. But Jamie Ariola, one of our officials, right there. Hannah Gray with a shot blocked in front. And now Devils Lake one-on-one. Firebirds have it. Shot a big glove save there by Abby Baker. Check that, Kaylee Baker on the shot by Abby Ruley. I was going to say Abby Baker and Kaylee Ruley, but I got them mixed up. 3:05 to go in the first period. Knight Riders lead here 2-0 on the Digital North Media scoreboard. Knight Riders have it in their own end. Don't forget, we'll have complete coverage of the Knight Riders at the state tournament. If you're interested in sponsoring, email us, or if you're coming to the game tonight, stop up and say hi. Knight Riders with it in the neutral zone. Devils Lake will play it back to the Knight Rider end, and it will not be an icing. 2:23 to go here in the first period. The Knight Riders trail or lead here 2-0. Big first period here for Grand Forks. And that'll be played in by Devils Lake's number 5, Viviana Kraft. The Knight Riders trying to do things here. And oh my goodness, Abby Shower. Shower evades 1, evades 2, has her pocket picked. And now it's taken there by number 22, and that is Jessica Lee. Play back and forth. And it's going to go up into the bench momentarily. And with 92 seconds to go in the first period, .92 seconds to go in our period. 2-0 in favor of the Knight Riders, and an icing there with 1:22. Face off to the right of the goaltender Baker. Won by Devils Lake. 1:15 to go in the first period. Knight Riders lead here 2-0. Behind the strength of a pair of Knight Rider goals early in this one. Final minute of the first period. And the Knight Riders, whistle is going to be blown. Knight Riders 2, Devils Lake 0. Here in the final 56.9 of a very good first period for Grand Forks. Face-off won by the Knight Riders. And Maya Tellman goes off, 2 minutes for hooking. .30 seconds to go. Oh, a big chance here now. Abby Ruley has it. Final 17 seconds of period number 1. And, oh, Devils Lake shot, save, rebound, controlled by the Knight Riders. If I get too excited here, Marcus, that's what happens. Shot, save, big save by Kaylee Baker, and that's how our period will end. We'll take a break, come back with our second period after this timeout on Digital North Media.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life. This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick, but these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life. This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life. This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick, but these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life. This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life. This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick, but these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life. This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life. This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life. This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life. This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be...
Welcome back to Eagles Arena here in Grand Forks. Our first intermission here tonight finds the Grand Forks Knight Riders leading the Devils Lake Firebirds 2-0. And our scoring goes like this. Our first goal was scored by Lauren Robinson from Emily Becker and Caitlin Peterson. And our second one, Emily Benson from Shaylee Richards to make it 2-0. Marcus, your thoughts on that first period?
It started...
Oh, let me turn you up first.
Oh.
There you go.
It started out really slow with both teams just almost at a standstill in the middle of the ice. It's just turnover after turnover.
Well, it was almost like they were trying to get a feel for each other.
Exactly. They were testing the waters, seeing what happened, and
which is fine.
Yep. Grand Forks found a hole in the defense, got their first score, gave them a lot of momentum, and pretty much the rest of the first period was all Knight Rider offense and a couple steals on the Devil's Lake side that had some offense on their side of the ice for just a little while, but it was very one-sided near the end of the first period. We had lots of Knight Rider offense. We had 7 shots in the last 4 minutes of the game. All of them very high-quality shots, planned-out shots. Knight Riders want to win, for sure.
That's right. The Knight Riders do want to win, and right now they're ahead 2-0 here on the Digital North Media scoreboard. As lots of things going on here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Had a chance to spend some time with the seniors before the game tonight, Marcus.
You did.
What a great group of kids. What a great group of kids. Hey, you know what we're missing right now, Marcus?
What are we missing?
The State of the Union address.
Oh, not even getting into that.
You don't want to talk politics?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope.
I think that sounds fun.
I can't be tried for what I say if I don't say anything at all. So.
I would never try you.
Trying
to find, speaking of trying to find some high school hockey scores out there.
Mayville is winning 2-0 over
Foston, right? Isn't it Foston Bagley? Well, let me look.
I don't know.
Yeah. 2-0 Foston Bagley trails.
Yep.
The Mayport area Ice Dogs should be the Patriots.
No, it shouldn't, but different time.
Just kidding.
Different story, different
Just
time.
kidding. Just kidding. And at last reports. Whoa. All right, so we have a final in from Fargo. Fargo North-South defeats Fargo Davies 3-2. So let's see. What does that do to the standings? I have a feeling that makes this all a little more interesting. I said North-South wins, right?
Maybe.
Yes. So that pretty much, well, I'm not going to say that pretty much locks up first for North-South. But that should be a 3-point win. So that puts them at 49 points, or 52 points, 9 ahead of Bismarck, and keeps Davies in third at 40, with now 3 games left. One of those games for Davies is a 6-pointer against Dickinson. Let's see. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations to our... Hey, that's fine.
Yes, my mother just won $100 and a 50-50. So.
Okay, now is that in Mayville tonight or is that in Boston?
That is in Mayville. So.
I'll tell her to drive up. She can buy us supper.
Yeah. She can.
Do you think that's going to work now?
No, but another time maybe.
Well, I tell you what. You want to hear a funny story, Marcus? So I put an SOS out on Facebook.
Uh-oh.
So I had a friend that was looking for a place to get rolls of quarters.
Okay.
Every person that has commented, you know what they've said?
What?
A bank.
Oh, yeah.
That is not what I'm looking for.
That doesn't help in the moment.
That doesn't help at 6 o'clock at night.
Shout out to our technical producer, Amy, unable to be here tonight.
That's right. She's got college things to do.
Yep, does not have change to do laundry. So that is what our SOS was about.
That's right.
Hopefully she found change.
Well, either that or just going to have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yep, in a sink.
Big shot opportunity there for Devils Lake. I haven't done a hockey game in a while, Marcus.
I know. It's been a while.
We tried to come last Saturday. 2 weeks ago this Saturday, and that's made by Molly Black. But
our trip last Saturday ended within 4 minutes of it starting.
I don't even think it ended then. I think it ended in about 2 minutes.
I don't know. We plan to come up here, and next thing you know, the van is in the shop.
That's right. Well, yeah.
Just collecting
dust.
Yep.
15:57 to go. Firebirds, oh my goodness. Big save there by Baker. Huge save by Kaylee Baker. We're going to be lucky if I have a voice after tonight.
You have tomorrow off, though, so.
That's right.
Sorta.
Shot save, another save by Baker. Right, no Shields Knight Riders coaches show tomorrow. Coach has got some other things to attend to with the team. By the way, I hope you like our new graphics at the bottom of the screen.
We're testing it out. This
is our ESPN-like.
ESPN low budget life. Right here. Doing the best with what we have.
Hopefully for our final home game, we'll even get some logos up there.
Maybe.
Knight Riders have it, or Devils Lake has it, and the Knight Riders, and now the Knight Riders can try to clear it out. Puck at the point. Devils Lake keeps it in. Oh, the Knight Riders clear to the neutral zone now. Fight for it along the near side. With it is Devils Lake. They're going to advance it into the neutral zone. Now in the Grand Forks end. Just a programming note for all of you that are high school boys hockey followers. Grafton Park River and Fargo South Shanley will play tomorrow at Shields Arena in Fargo. That was rescheduled from yesterday. Puck in the Knight Rider end. Now this period, Marcus, has started off with a lot of play.
Yeah, the exact opposite of how we ended the first.
Or how we even started the first.
Yeah, Grand Forks cannot seem to get any offensive time.
And now we're going to have a line change. As it looks like it will be the Caitlin Peterson line. KP. Face-off wanted by Devils Lake. Shot from the point goes wide. Oh, big save by Kaylee Baker. She's coming up huge. In this one. 13:45 to go. Second period. Knight Riders trail lead 2-0. With it is Devils Lake. In their own end. Fight for it along the far corner. Now with it is Devils Lake. They're going to break it out one-on-one. With it, Peyton Krewald. Krewald behind the net. She's going to try and pass it up. Blocked by Devils Lake. Shot, and that goes high and wide. Trying for the wraparound. Devils Lake can't. And with 12:55, oh, that's going to be hit on by the stick, or the skate. And now a whistle blows. And it's going to be a penalty on the Knight Riders. KP, Caitlin Peterson. Face-off is going to be to the left of goaltender Kaylee Baker. Winning the face-off for the Knight Riders, Abby Shower. Oh! What a move by Abby Shower there. And that's going to go all the way into the Devil's Lake end. Shaylee Richards takes it behind the net. Oh, and checked off the play are the Knight Riders. With it, Abby Shower. Oh, and there's a 2-point takedown. Wraparound in front, Shower with it. She's going to get pushed off the play. Now here comes Devil's Lake. They're going to try and clear it. They do. And we'll go all the way the other way. Back and forth we go here, Marcus.
Yeah.
Shower with it. Taken over by Devil's Lake. Hannah Gray with it now. Over to Shower. In the corner. Shower has it now. Oh, that one almost out in front. There was nobody there to poke it in. Richards with it behind the net. And a whistle will go. And a tripping penalty on Devil's Lake. So now we will play 4-on-4 for the next 44 seconds. And then it'll be a power play for 116. And so we go 4-on-4. Penalty is on number 8, Ashton Wold.
2-on-1.
2-on-1 for Devil's Lake. That's going to go wide. Devil's Lake gets it behind their own net. Firebirds have it. In the Knight Rider end. That shot's going to be deflected by Peyton Krewald. Trying to play it out, Anna Robin, there's 16, Emily Benson. Knight Riders keep it in. Now they are on the power play for the next minute 13. Shot and a save made by Kaylee Baker. Oh, and that one's going to be deflected in front. Another grade A golden chance for Viviana Kraft. And that one's going to be taken away in the neutral zone by Haley Stenberg. Stenberg all the way down. And the puck back into the Knight Rider end now. 10:25 to go in our second period. Knight Riders trail here lead here 2-0. That shot's going to be deflected. Taking it is Stenberg. Knight Riders going to bring it the other way with it, Abby Shower. Shower has it on the far side. Shower all the way down. Wrap around, nobody there for the home. Or for the pass home. That shot and a save by Molly Black. 9:56 to go in our second period. Knight Riders clinging on to the 2-0 lead. Face-off won up by the Knight Riders. To the point to Morgan Stenseth. Oh, and that's going to be deflected. Knight Riders looking to keep it in the zone. Devil's Lake looks to clear. 1-on-1 go the Firebirds. Oh, she's going to evade one. And now both teams are at full strength. 9.5 minutes to go in our second period. Knight Riders 12. 7 shots on goal. That shot saved by Baker. And it's going to be capped in the zone by Devil's Lake. The Knight Riders can't get it out. My oh my, are the Knight Riders having trouble getting it out of the zone right now, Marcus?
Yes, they are.
9 minutes to go in this, our second period. Devil's Lake, oh, big save by Kaylee Baker. Kaylee Baker coming up huge right now for the Knight Riders. Absolutely huge. Face-off won there by Devils Lake. Final 8:51 of our middle period. With it, number 20. That is Peyton Krewald. Now the Knight Riders finally cleared onto their own and all the way down for an icing. 8:35 to go. Period number 2. Grand Forks 2. And Devils Lake nothing. Chris Larson here with Digital North Media. Marcus Dale here as well in Grand Forks on a cold Tuesday night. When I say cold, I mean cold, right, Marcus?
Definitely.
But hey, it's warm in here.
Well, kinda.
Well, not as bad as outside.
That is true.
Devils Lake, big chance there. Kaylee Baker there to make the stop. And she didn't know where it was. My, oh my, big save by Baker. And now the line of Shower, Richards, and Lee back on the ice, and face-off won by Devils Lake. 8 minutes to go in the middle period. Oh, that one centering attempt no good. And now the Knight Riders go the other way. Oh, they get checked off though, and Devils Lake will play it back into the Knight Rider end. Here with 7:48 to go in the middle period. Knight Riders here leading this one 2-0. Shot saved by Baker. Another big save by Kaylee Baker. She's standing tall right now. That shot no good. Rebound controlled by the Firebirds. They have it by the net. Oh, and now that one's, they're trying to get out in front here. That goes wide. With it, number 9, Shaylee Richards. Off to Abby Shower. Shower has it. Shower off to Baker. That's going to be deflected. And the Firebirds go the other way. Oh, almost a breakaway chance for the Firebirds. They're going to be ridden off the play. Final 6:55 to go in our second period. 2-0 is our score. .639. Shaylee Richards fighting for it on the far side. Knight Riders get it, and a whistle blows, and a penalty on the Knight Riders. Heading to the box is Jessica Lee. 2 minutes for cross-checking. So the Knight Riders will go shorthanded once again, Marcus. Something definitely they don't want to be doing at this point.
Nope.
Face off to the right of Kaylee Baker. She has stood tall so far. Stopped all 13 shots to this point. Oh, that one almost taken away by the Knight Riders, and they finally do send it all the way down. Back to get it is number 20 for Devils Lake, and that is Haley Carlson. 6:09 to go in our second period. Knight Riders. Oh, and that's a takedown. No call there. Shot saved. Rebound. Nobody home. And the Knight Riders get it away. They clear it out. Does number 20, Peyton Greenwald. That was a great play by Peyton. 5:37 to go. With it is Haley Stenberg. She'll send it into the corner. Giving a chase, Devils Lake. Firebirds. Oh, that's going to be turned over in the Firebirds end. Devils Lake, they'll clear it out. 2-on-2 the other way. With the number 15, Kaylee Clemenser. She's going to be rocked off the play. Now the Firebirds get it back, and a save by Kaylee Baker. And my, oh my, Marcus.
That was an energetic 20 seconds.
That was, and these Knight Riders, they're doing what they need to do right now, and that is putting a stop to Kaylee Clemensrud.
Yep.
Second period, 2-0. Oh, now the Knight Riders with a golden chance. 2-on-2, and offsides is the call. And I don't know, that had to have been close.
That was close. Grand Forks coaches not agreeing.
All right, we had to switch batteries out. Not a big deal. We're back to live action here at Eagles Arena. Second period, and the Knight Riders lead it 2-0. So we apologize for not having video for a split second. Thank goodness it was during a downtime. Fight forward in the far corner. Shaylee Richards trying to get away with it. She does, and then she's taken down, and a penalty coming on Devils Lake on the takedown.
That one did not feel good.
We're way up here, and it didn't feel good up here. And let's see what they call her for. 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Shaylee was quite slow getting up.
That's going to go against Hannah Behrens, I believe. And so another opportunity for the Knight Riders in 5 seconds to go on the man advantage. Marcus Dale, Chris Larson here. Marcus, boy, this has been all Knight Riders in the first period. And now Devils Lake trying to make a comeback.
Yep.
That one's going to be blocked on the shot there by number 20, Peyton Krewald. .12:23 was the time of that penalty. And that's going to go all the way down. No icing called there here with 4:05 to go in the middle period. Well, Marcus, it's been a tale of 2 periods.
It has.
3-on-2, the Knight Riders go the other way. And a save made there on the poking attempt by Caitlin Peterson. 3:50 to go in our second period. Much different in this second period as Devils Lake is kind of taking over at times. 3:50 to go. Face-off won by the Knight Riders. Back to the point with it, Krewald. Krewald to the corner to Shower. Back to Krewald. Top of the key. Oh, and that's going to be passed back to Krewald. Thought it looked like maybe they were going for a centering attempt there. Oh, and that's going to be blocked. And final 3:30 of our second period is going to be started by the Knight Riders in the neutral zone. Knight Riders have it. Krewald taking off the play. Devils Lake will send it all the way down. Behind Kaylee Baker. 37 seconds to go in our second period. With it, number 4, that is Haley Stenberg. Trailing with her, Caitlin Peterson. And a save made by Morgan Stenseth. Or a save made on the shot by Morgan Stenseth. Full line change for the Knight Riders. Hannah Gray comes out. Quinn Fournier comes out. Jessica Lee is out. Number 16, Emily Benson is out. And Shaylee Richards. 2:55 to go. Puck in the Devils Lake end. And the Firebirds going to clear it all the way down into the Knight Rider end here in the final 2:45 of period number 2. Knight Riders have it. With it, the Firebirds. By the way, folks, a very good advertising opportunity through our Network One Sports page. There are a couple of different spots where we can put ads on our page. Each of those spots, $50, gets you the spot. Head over to network1sports.com. Click on states or radio stations. Click on North Dakota. And click on a view station page next to the Network One Sports logo. If you want to get your logo on our website or our digital our Network One Sports page, email us today. Again, $50 gets you on there. Save made there by Kaylee Baker. Final 2 minutes here on period number 2, Marcus.
Yeah.
In a very slow-moving second period it has been.
For sure.
Face-off won by the Knight Riders. Give it away to the Firebirds. Final 2 minutes of our second period. .145. The Knight Riders and the Firebirds coming your way tonight. Shot and a save. Kaylee Baker has had 17 saves tonight.
Wow.
Every single one of them has been a grade A quality chance. Icing waved off as the Knight Riders get their first. Shot and a save. Oh, big save there for Devils Lake goaltender Molly Black. As we're in our final 77. Oh, that one hits the crossbar.
Deja vu.
Deja vu all over again. And now here go the Knight Riders. With it is Abby Shower. Pass. Oh, and the pass wide open was Shaylee Richards. Shower has it again. And a goal! Abby Shower scores, and it's 3-0 Knight Riders. It's going to be Shower on the goal, and the Knight Riders lead at 3-0. My, oh my. Big goal there for the Knight Riders to again turn the momentum back their way. I hear music playing, is it?
I do too, but it's from our laptop for some reason.
Interesting. Huh. Final. Go to Internet Explorer. Or Google Chrome, I mean. Weird.
We got some ghost music coming. That's different.
All right, well, we'll figure that out.
All right, a little background music for the commentary, I guess.
Final 10 seconds of our second period. And the offsides is called.
Computer doesn't want to let us get through a broadcast without a difficulty.
Final 6 seconds. Face off one.
Oh, there we go. Music quit.
And
nope,
that, Marcus.
it did not.
That
That
ends
is
our
the
second period.
Yeah.
Let me get in there and see if I can figure out what's going on. I have a feeling I know what it is.
You have a feeling you know what it is.
I have a feeling.
I'll let you do your job then.
We are through 2 here at right there.
You solved it.
We are through 2 here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. And Marcus, it was all Knight Riders in period 1, all Devils Lake in period 2 until the last probably 3 minutes.
Yeah, it'll be a fun third period for sure.
That's right. Third period comes up here in about 10 minutes. So Marcus, I think we're going to take a commercial break. And when we come back, our third period from Grand Forks on Digital North Media.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life. This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. We are through 2 periods here at Eagles Arena, and it is the Grand Forks Night Riders. We are through 2, and it's the Night Riders 3, Devils Lake nothing. And again with me, Marcus Dale. And Marcus, your thoughts through 2 here at the Eagles Arena?
The third period is really anybody's contest right now. First period was all Grand Forks offense. Second period was all Devils Lake offense. It's really going to be about who comes out swinging in the third, and Grand Forks has a 3-goal leeway going into it. That'll help them out for sure. So Devils Lake needs to come out hard or it's not going to happen.
When you say come out swinging, I hope you don't mean literally.
Oh, it'd be fun to watch, but I hope not.
No, it would not be fun to watch.
Well, 2 different personalities, I guess.
I mean, yeah, okay. All right, okay. We're going to leave that at that. People still poking my fun at the comment about where you can buy rolls of quarters. That is now up to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at a bank. 1 at Hugo's.
Okay.
And
that guy
1
really,
at an arcade.
Don't know where you're going to find one.
But I was told that one Janelle Dale would beat me in a game of Galaga? Galaga.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Well,
where do we find it?
A Zorbaz somewhere.
Which Zorbaz? DL?
Well, it'd be DL Zorbaz.
Let's go. All right. Janelle Dale, you've just been challenged. Night Riders left to right, Devils Lake right to left. Third period. Almost underway.
Nope, we got to pause. We got to let the clock run out.
Heaven forbid if we start before the clock was ready.
Yeah, that would throw it all off.
All right, here we go. Face-off won by the Night Riders. That's a big face-off win here, Marcus.
Yes,
Dale.
it is.
And you know what? This first 2 minutes is huge. Night Riders have it in their own end. Hey, guess who has it? Abby Shower. Pass intended for number 22, Jessica Lee, and we'll go the other way. Well, I figured out what I'm going to do now, so I don't have to fight to figure out who's who here. I'll split the paper in half. Boom. There we go.
There you go.
I finally figured it out. Shot, whoa, that goes wide. Sailing wide on the shot by Hannah Barrett. And we're going to go the other way. With it now is Shaylee Richards. Her shot goes wide. So 2 straight shots go wide, 1 on each end, and it's still 3-0 in favor of the Night Riders. Hope you are enjoying our coverage tonight here from Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. That one is behind the Devils Lake. Oh, centering attempt. Abby Shower, nobody there. And that's going to be played into the neutral zone almost. The Night Riders will keep it in. Shaylee Richards tries to throw that on net, but it's going to be sticked aside by a defender in front. Shower will be taken off the play. Krewald, far side with it. Shot, oh, that's blocked. Another shot, that goes wide. So, we've got a penalty coming on the Firebirds. And I have a feeling this is going to be more than a 2. Let's see what they put up on the board.
Two?
No, it's only a 2. But it is actually, it's going to be our goaltender, Molly Black. Face-off won by Devils Lake. Quickly turned over to the Knight Riders. So Black gets called for tripping. It's going to be served by Sky Herman. 15 minutes to go in our third period. 3-0. Shot. Oh, that one's going to be saved. Sticked aside by the goaltender, Molly Black. And the Knight Rider. Oh, centering attempt there. Nobody home. Devils Lake will take it. Oh, that's taken away by Shaylee Richards. My, oh my. Check that. That was not Richards. That was Quentin Fortier. 14:27 to go in our third period. 3-0 Knight Riders. Looking to keep the momentum going towards the state tournament. Devils Lake has it. Clemensrud to the point. Hannah Gray keeps it in. Behind the net. Taken by Caitlin Peterson. KP. Off to number 8. That is Fournier. Into the neutral zone. Now the Knight Riders going to have to regroup. Hannah Gray with it. Gray off near side. Peterson going to go too far, and an icing is called with 13:49 to go here in period number 3 of this one. We're period 3, not 2, Marcus.
I knew that.
You did. Well, why wasn't it changed? And the face-off is won. That by Devils Lake. Taken away by Abby Schauer, the Knight Riders. I tell you what, Abby Schauer plays with finesse.
She does.
Pass. Oh, and that's going to be deflected in front. A streaking Abby Schauer was ready. Right now, I think this whole Knight Rider team playing very well tonight.
Yes.
They lead 3-0. Again, when this game played in Devils Lake, it was 2-0 in favor of Devils Lake before the Knight Riders came back and won 4-3. With it is Schauer. Schauer in the neutral zone. She's going to be checked off the play. With it, number 4. That is Haley Stenberg. Devils Lake takes it away. Now the Knight Riders take it right back. And here we go. It's going to be, oh boy. Good defensive play here by Devils Lake in the first moments of period 3. That one will go wide of Kaylee Baker. Baker playing really well right now for the Knight Riders. In goal. 12:15 to go in the third period. Grand Forks 3, Devils Lake nothing. Here goes Abby Schauer. 1-on-2, that one wide. Rebound, controlled by KP, Caitlin Peterson. And now it's going to be out and down, and Devils Lake's going to go for it. They'll have it behind the Knight Rider nets. Oh, and that shot. Oh, that's going to be deflected wide. Back and forth we go. 11:35 to go, and an icing is called. And that'll stop play here with 11:34 to go in period number 3. The Knight Riders leading here 3-0. Face off to the left of Kaylee Baker. This has been a game of momentum shifts. Devils Lake, oh, big chance there. Can't poke it home. Baker steers that one aside to her left. Now with it, the Firebirds. They play it in behind Baker. With it, number 10, Sky Herman. They played over to the Knight Riders. Devils Lake almost takes it back. Sky Herman, she pushes it to behind the net. 11 minutes to go in the third period. Both teams battling for position. Both teams battling for 3 points. Oh, here go the Knight Riders. That one's high and wide by Maya Tellman. Oh, I thought that was going to be a big check by Lexi Lott for boys. She'll back away at the last moment. Now the Knight Riders will bring it up. Bring it up is Tellman. Stolen there by Devils Lake. Shot a goal! Ellie Black scores to the right of Kaylee Baker, and Devils Lake makes this one a game. Now with 10:18 to go in the second, or the third. Ellie Black was right there, Marcus, and she was able to put it home. And the Knight Riders now lead by 2. Seven Ellie Black unassisted. And the Firebirds now trail 3-1 with 10 minutes to go in the third period. And that's one thing, Marcus, that we've come to find out. 10 minutes is a lot of time.
It is. And lots of things can happen.
Here go the Knight Riders. Shot a save. Big save there by Molly Black. My, oh my. Molly Black has stood tall here at times. And she has come up with the answers her teammates need. Offside is going to be delayed, no call. Puck in the neutral zone. Shaylee Richards almost has her pocket picked. And the Knight Riders trying to keep it in the Devils Lake end. They will. 9:12 to go in our third period. It is the Grand Forks Knight Riders leading here 3-1. Devils Lake buzzing though, Marcus. That shot, big save by Kaylee Baker. My oh my, is she going for player of the game tonight. Baker has stopped 19 of 20. That's going to go wide. There to get it, Quinn Fournier. And now here go the Knight Riders. 2-on-1. Oh, and taken off the play was Caitlin Peterson. Now the Knight Riders play it back in. Back into the neutral zone by Devils Lake. They're going to skate. They're going to go 2-on-1. Oh, centering pass. Nobody there. Centering attempt by Devils Lake is going to be sticked aside. 8:10 to go here in the third. And Marcus, I feel the intensity in this building amped up just a bit.
It did for sure.
Final 8 minutes of regulation. Knight Riders hanging on to the 2-goal lead. With it is Krewald. Plays it in. 7:45 to go in our third period. Devils Lake trailing 3-1 our score. In the final 7:30 of regulation time, Abby Shower. Ooh, how that was not offsides, I'll never know. Played in there by Haley Stenberg. One player that we have not seen tonight, and I'm not sure if she's hurt or what, is Kylie Autry.
Yeah, we do have 2 players on the bench.
So we will find out from head coach Alex Hedlund, and that one is going to be a save made. No, or is the net going to go off its moorings?
Yep, net's off. But.
So with 7:01 to go, gives Devils Lake a chance to regroup here. So already one game gone, final in the state. The Knight Riders looking to make this 2 in a row. Again, North-South defeats Davies 3-2 on their Stick It to Cancer night down in Fargo. 6:35 to go. Puck in the Knight Rider end with Kaylee Clemensrud. Again, by far, one of, if not the best player in the state of North Dakota, Kaylee Clemensrud, who came into this one as, I believe, the scoring leader on this Devils Lake team, has been held off the scoreboard. So the Knight Riders doing a great job of keeping her off the board. 6 minutes to go in the third period. Puck in the Devils Lake end. That one's going to be blocked. Shower. Almost taken away. Now Shower has it again. Over to Emily Becker. Becker has it. Devils Lake trying to get it out of their own end. Here in the final 5.5 minutes of our third period. Turnover there. That one's going to go wide. With it, number 12, that's Skylar Baseflug for the Knight Riders. Final 5:17 to go here in period number 3. Knight Riders looking to score again. Nice glove save on the shot by the senior Baseflug tonight. Senior night here in the Grand Forks, looking to send this group of seniors off with a big win. All 5 of them. I believe we have 5. Yeah, we have 5. Looking to send all 5 of them off with a win tonight here in Grand Forks. Oh, and that's going to be deflected. Actually, it's going to be a save made by Molly Black. And now, Marcus, does time become Devils Lake's enemy yet?
And no, with both teams playing the way they are, a goal can happen in probably 45 seconds. So still time.
Minute or two before it's crunch time here for Devils Lake. Haley Stenberg going after it.
Like we touched on earlier, Devils Lake, a win here will definitely help increase their chances of securing a state position. Right now, they can finish at 9th and miss state. They need a win the next week or so, so they want this.
Top 8 go to the state tournament. And remember, no regionals here on the girls' side. 4:10 to go in this, our third period from Grand Forks. With it is number 20. That is Peyton Krewald. Now the Knight Riders clear it out. 3:50 to go in the third period. Do you maybe see a goaltender coming out at some point?
Yeah.
You got to get that down to about 2 minutes, I would say.
Yep. 2 down. About 2 minutes, I'd say the goalie will come out.
Although I will say this, Marcus, and this is for people that have followed boys high school hockey, as Morgan Stinseth has an opportunity, sticked away.
Whoop.
Oh, and a big save by Molly Black. For those of you that have followed high school hockey, I'm just going to call it the Al Henry Special. Al Henry, former head coach of the Devils Lake. They were back in the day Flames. And this is probably back even into the Devils Lake Satans era. He'd pull his goalie with 10 minutes left.
Wow.
They'd be down 3-1. And I remember there was one game where they came back and won 4-3. So that's why we call it the Al Henry Special.
That's a select amount of people. But
You got to have luck on your side to make that happen.
You do.
Final 2:50. Now the clock becomes your enemy if you're Devils Lake. Oh, big save on a shot by Shaylee Richards. Stick around after the game and we'll talk with head coach Alex Hedlund of the Grand Forks Night Riders. Marcus and I will also recap our broadcast tonight. 2:32 to go. You think we'll see a timeout by Devils Lake?
Hard to tell.
Not now. Face-off won by the Night Riders. Be very interesting to see exactly how many face-offs have been won by the Night Riders tonight. With it, Shaylee Richards. Final 2:15. Oh, that's going to be turned over to the Night Rider end. Save made by Kaylee Baker. Huge save by Baker. 2 minutes to go in our third period. Now the clock becomes your enemy if you're Devils Lake. That's sent in. 1:47 to go. And my, oh my, Marcus, this intensity is ramping up again.
Yes, it is.
With it, number 22 for the Night Riders. Big save there on that Jessica Lee attempt. 90 seconds to go in this third period.
This is what Grand Forks has to do. They're keeping the pressure on Devils Lake's end. You can't pull a goalie when you're getting faced. So it's an...
Oh!
There we go!
Abby Shower, 5-hole! And the Night Riders lead it 4-1. My, oh my, nice goal by Abby Shower.
I want to say goalie comes out now, but they're not pulling it.
My, oh my. 4-1 our score. And it's only fitting that a senior possibly scores the final goal of the game. Final minute 14. You look down. (21-22-17) is our scoring. And guess what, Marcus? We're in our final minute.
We are.
28-22, shots on goal right now in favor of the Night Riders. And is Devils Lake going to pull their goalie? No, they are not.
Nope. Too much offensive pressure to...
Final 42 seconds. The Night Riders controlling their own destiny. Oh, and that's a takedown. No call there. As number 6, Emily Becker, loses her lumber. 25 seconds to go here, Marcus, in our third period.
I think this will be game.
Teams going back and forth. Oh, boy. 10 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen, here from Grand Forks. And that's the final 3 seconds. And the Grand Forks Night Riders have defeated the Devils Lake Firebirds. Final score in this one, Grand Forks 4, Devils Lake 1. The Night Riders outscore the Firebirds 28-22 in the hockey game. When we come back, our post-game show, and we'll get you set for the rest of the week. We'll take a break back here on Digital North Media, powered by Network One Sports and by YouTube.com. Back after this.
This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life. This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life. This stage is nowhere near Broadway, and none of these actors will be accepting an Oscar anytime soon. Still, they are rehearsing for something important. While they learn their lines, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, that everyone has a part to play. Skills that will make them stars long after the curtain falls. The National Federation of State High School Associations reminds you that when kids take part in high school activities, they get set for life. This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave the court. Support high school activities in your community, because when kids take part, they get set for life. National studies show that students who participate in activities like music, sports, and drama not only have better grades and attendance, but they develop the character to handle adversity, the grace to accept defeat, and the self-confidence to start over. Take part. Get set for life. Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
All right, back here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Your final score in this one, the Grand Forks Knight Riders 4, Devils Lake 1. Marcus Dale joining me here on the postgame. Your thoughts, man?
It was a slow game, for sure. Wasn't the all-out speed we've seen in the past, but Grand Forks got it done. Devils Lake had that score near the end of the third that just showed they did come to play for sure. Just kind of a stalemated game. Lucky shots, getting the goals, but pretty slow, pretty even.
Absolutely. The Knight Riders now in the conference, as I pull up our standings real quick. Knight Riders moved to 8-7-1. They have 30 points. They are 3 behind West Fargo United, who I don't believe played tonight. And Devils Lake drops to 6-12. They remain in 7th. in a three-way tie for 7th. And now the Firebirds, they look to regroup and rebound as the end of the season comes. Firebirds will be in action Friday night. They host Bismarck at 7 o'clock at Burdick Arena in Devils Lake. The Knight Riders will be back in action for our second of 3 games this week, as the Knight Riders will host Bismarck 2 o'clock on Saturday. Marcus, you will be here for that. 1:50 pregame show here on Network One Sports and our YouTube page. And then on Tuesday, we'll be right back here again for the season finale. West Fargo United travel here to Grand Forks and take on Our Lady Knight Riders. That is on Tuesday. So the Knight Riders break that 1-game losing streak, and tell you what, they go into Saturday's game against the Bismarck Blizzard. They lost to them 6-1 in Devils Lake, or in Bismarck, back on January the 12th. But we all know, Marcus, it's a lot harder to play at somebody's rink than to play at your own.
Very true.
So we will look for the Knight Riders to keep things up and then go into Tuesday's game against West Fargo United, who they also lost to in West Fargo back on the 20th. The third of 3 losses in a row for the Knight Riders. It's kind of funny because you look at this, Marcus. When they lost to West Fargo, that was their 3rd loss in a row. When they lost to Bismarck, that again was their 3rd loss in a row. So we're going to look to make it wins 2 and 3 in a row against Bismarck Saturday and the West Fargo United on Monday, or on Tuesday, both here at Eagles Arena. I'll be back with you on Tuesday. I've got some other duties to attend to over the weekend. But again, a reminder, we will have complete coverage of the Grand Forks Knight Riders at the state tournament. They're guaranteed 3 games, I believe. Actually, I don't know if they play a 7th place game anymore. So, but the Knight Riders, nonetheless, of course, looking to continue their dominance that they've always had in Fargo, North Dakota at the state tournament. I was talking to head coach Alex Hedlund, and she made the remark to me that they'd much rather play in Fargo than in Grand Forks. They've had better luck. So we'll look for the Knight Riders to continue that, as we know one thing. We know Thursday, the 21st of February, we're going to have a game in Fargo at Farmers Union Insurance Center. And we hope that that's the only game we're going to be playing in Farmers Union Insurance Center. Of course, winners go over to the Shields Arena. I have never been to a game at Shields Arena.
I have once.
Les called a game
twice
at Shields Arena.
Yeah.
I've called a game over at the Farmers Union Insurance Center, but never one at Eagles or at Shields Arena. So I tell you what, I'm really excited for that as we wrap up the first successful season of the Grand Forks Knight Riders Digital North Media Partnership. And Marcus, we definitely could not have done it without your help and without the help of many individuals along the way here on Digital North Media. And special shout out to our president back in Fargo, Joe Oslaxon, as he really is kind of the one that gets me to turn my cranks. And we're just waiting for head coach Alex Hedlund to make her way up. I see Coach just emerged from the locker room. So we will wait for Coach Hedlund to come on up and give us some thoughts on the game tonight. You know, I thought, Marcus, from the start, this was a Knight Rider hockey team that was destined to win tonight.
Yeah, they showed it.
And like we said in the game before, earlier this season, it was the Knight Riders coming up, or trailing 2-0. But this time they turned the tables.
Yep.
And it was 2-0 Knight Riders. Alex Hedlund just peeked up here. I'm pretty sure she saw me. So we should see the white of Alex Hedlund's eyes. As it looks like she's going to make her way up the stairs here at Eagles Arena. So we'll turn Marcus's microphone down as we await Coach Hedlund. And, but again, like I said, the Knight Riders, they win at 4-1 here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. And now prep for Bismarck on Saturday, 2 o'clock, back here at Eagles Arena in Grand Forks. Second of 3 postseason games. Get ready with this. No camera. Actually, you know what? Yeah, do camera on us, but then get ready to shut this down. We'll go the Network One Sports and then this when we're done. Yep. As we're going to bring things over here, we're going to bring things in as Alex Hedlund joins us now. Coach, first of all, congratulations on the big win tonight over a very pesky Devils Lake hockey team.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Chris. Big win for sure. For a lot of different reasons. Obviously, senior night, you always want to get the win for your seniors on their night. And we knew with our loss last Thursday to Jamestown that we put ourselves into a position that we didn't want to be in, and we didn't want to have to rely on other teams winning or other teams losing to get a certain seed going into the tournament. And with the win tonight, we know we're going to be in that 4-5 game. So that's nice to be able to kind of focus. Granted, we still have 2 games. We got to take care of Bismarck. We got to take care of West Fargo, 2 teams that if we want to get to our final goal, we'll have to beat in the tournament. So let's beat them in regular season too. But we know we're in that 4 versus 5 seed game for the quarterfinals, and that's nice a little bit to know with quite a bit of time left to get our minds just set on this is the game we're going to be playing, and in a little while we'll know who we're playing and stuff like that. But
right.
We wanted to control that, and that's what we talked about in the locker room before the game, is not relying on other teams. And I thought we came out and we played really well in the first period. Moved the puck well, east and west, north and south. Our D zone was crisp and clean, and took care of business. Second and third period we got a little bit sloppy. That could be a little bit for some of our penalty trouble. I thought that Devils Lake did a good job of not giving us a lot of time and space in the second and third, running around too much in our D zone. But bottom line, we got it done. It's a nice win. It's a nice feeling. Told the girls haven't had a ton of practice with all this snow day stuff, but we want to take advantage of our 3 days of practice before Bismarck to make sure that we're playing our best hockey and focusing on consistency going into Saturday.
When you played Devils Lake last at their house, you guys were down 2-0.
Yeah.
Early in that one.
Yeah, that was early in the year, second game of the season, I believe.
But now they come to your house and you go up 2-0 on them. How important was that 2-0 lead?
Yeah, momentum. I think the win got taken out of our sails a little bit Thursday. You outshoot a team 2-1, but they come away with the overtime win. That stinks, And granted, we could have done some things better on Thursday to not even have that be a question. But those early goals for us were momentum, a little bit of belief in our squad and in what we do. And, yeah, so that was huge. I do still believe that 2-goal leads are dangerous. You get a little comfortable, and we saw that a little bit. But we talked about that going into the third, that, we don't want to have them feel like they're in this at all, and let's go take care of business. And I thought we were a little bit better in the third. Second was our off period, but we do need to take care of the puck more in our defensive zone.
And that's the big thing coming into the state tournament. When you face those caliber teams there, you can't put 34 minutes together. You got to put the full 51.
Right, absolutely. And that's what it's going to come down to. It might not be the most talented team that wins state. Oftentimes it is, but sometimes it's not. It's the team that comes to work and comes to work all tournament long, all 3 games, all 51 minutes for all 3.
Absolutely.
I'm hearing coach, is that right?
I'm not hearing anything.
Coach!
Well, this is our time, Coach.
I know.
Kaylee Baker played very well in
She was fantastic tonight. She made a lot of big saves, and we let DL get in the close range in the slot area, and she came up big quite a few times for us today. So that was nice to see that our netminder came to play tonight.
I thought everybody top to bottom in that third period played well.
Yes. Yep.
So
a lot of big moments from our squad tonight. So
Bismarck Saturday, and
they're going to come to play. They need all the points they can as well, with losing one in North-South last week. So they're hoping to somehow get back on top to the 1 seed, and so they got to win all the ones that looking at standings they should. And we want to steal this one from them for a little bit of momentum going into tourney time.
Well, Coach, all in all, great night. We send the seniors off on senior night with a big win.
Absolutely.
And I want to wish you luck on Saturday. Marcus is going to be here, man, on the controls.
All right.
I'm going to be off in Mayville, but I'll be back Tuesday. And then state tournament. Man, that's right around the corner.
It's getting close.
I tell you what, Alex Hedlund, thanks for joining us here.
Thank you, Chris.
That's going to do it for our coverage here tonight from Grand Forks. This has been Knight Rider Girls Hockey. The Knight Riders win 4-1. Good night, everyone.